Bungie has finally revealed some Marathon gameplay, and we have a lot to talk about. An alpha later this month on April 23rd, a release date of September 23rd. A look at the new runners, the loot you'll be able to earn like implants that change your customization of your runner itself. A look at one of the maps they showed off, story secrets, and much more. Welcome everybody, let's dive right in. So Bungie finally revealed Marathon gameplay in their reveal stream. Next to that, they also posted some videos on their YouTube channel. Gameplay teasers, overviews, a creator video, and also an incredible story cinematic, which was pretty crazy and I'm still trying to digest it. This video is going to be a basic overview of everything they showed off. In the coming days, we'll dive more in depth and take a look at some of the secrets you may have missed. So before we jump in and explain everything, let's show you some gameplay. So here's your first look at Marathon. So Marathon, of course, is an extraction game set in a sci-fi universe of Bungie's Marathon. Built for teams of 3 players, but you can head in solo if you wish. You play as a runner, a consciousness implanted into one of these shell cybernetic bodies. The alpha releasing later this month will have 4 runners available and 6 at launch in September. The 4 runners of the alpha are seen here: Locust, Blackbird, Glitch, and Void.
So going left to right, we have Locust. Locust is our soldier kind of fantasy, our soldier kit, all about push forward gameplay, right? The first one in, trying to get as many picks as possible, right? Against either the UESC or other players. Next we have Blackbird. It's very reconnaissance-based kit, all about like figuring out where players and enemies are in general and punishing poor positioning. Glitch is like our agile disruptor kind of kit, all about pushing forward, disrupting enemy teams and what they're doing and getting out and kind of having that kind of cycle. Void is our stealth boy, our sneaky boy, all about throwing down smokes, going a full active camo cloak into the darkness, getting some reses, and then taking some people by surprise. So yeah, this is our core 4 right now for Alpha.
Speaking of that alpha, you can sign up for it right now if you wish. Closed access begins April 23rd. This is a North American technical test only. I'm sure they'll do other tests, maybe a beta to open it up to other regions at some later point. Selected players will receive 2 friend invite codes. And Marathon Bulletin posted this from the Discord where you can enter the alpha command to sign up for a chance to get access later this month. Every match can support up to 18 players in specific zones, with squads up to 3. And whether you're going in solo or with a crew, every run is a high-stake mission filled with other runners, deadly security enemies like the UESC forces, and alien threats. Before each match, you'll choose your runner and build your custom loadout, picking weapons, abilities, implants, and gear for your preferred playstyle. If you want to be stealthy, you can go in as Void. Aggressive, maybe choose Glitch. As you can see here from the creator video, here's a screen before you load in. You can see the UI showing you the items currently in your inventory and how much they're worth. As for your inventory itself, it's on the left side here. We can see there's 2 slots for weapons. There's equipment, cores, a shield, not sure if that's specific to this character, and then you have implants, which change the way your character plays. And that's one of the things they noted about these runners. Yes, each runner is kind of centered around certain playstyles, maybe stealth for example, but other runners can be customized similar ways. For example, if you enjoy invisibility, you may find an upgrade that allows that for your build. If you play Destiny, there's a lot of build crafting, and it looks like that's going to be an aspect of Marathon too. You of course in the middle have a backpack where you can store the items you pick up in the world. And on the right side there's a couple of different tabs. The one you're seeing right here is the vault, where you can store the items you've collected. There's also a black market too, where you can purchase specific items. Here's a look at one of the maps they showed off called Dire Marsh. These maps are going to be dynamic. They'll have unpredictable weather, play spaces and environments that change, like they showed shutters closing in a room to sort of lock you in while you're in there. So Dire Marsh has a bunch of different locations, and in the stream they also revealed there's tunnels beneath it. Previous sort of leaks and information from journalists said there's going to be 3 maps total. I'm not sure if Dire Marsh specifically is an entire map or just a zone within one map. But the gameplay works as you'd expect from an extraction shooter. Let's say you go in as a team of 3. Your job is to collect the most loot you can and extract it successfully. You can die of course, losing all your loot, but teammates can revive you. There's different companies out there like Sekiguchi Genetics, Traxxas, Maida, different factions who might offer you contracts and missions. You're essentially a hired mercenary. Go out in the world, find this for them, kill this specific target. And while the game has a heavy focus on survival and PvP aspects, there's also PvE elements too. For example, what we've seen throughout these gameplay videos was the UESC security units. Different types of enemy AI you'll fight within the world. There's also enemies natural to the world like the ticks, explosive Phora from Taui Ceti IV.
Yeah, sorry, was. Yeah, hit him. Where's that USAC?
No, you said we're shooting something in there. They were shooting something in there.
And while there is that aspect of dying and losing some of your progress, there's also parts of the game that complete while you're in the world. So let's say one of your missions or contracts is to go scan a beacon and download some data. If you do that, it completes successfully. Dying from that point won't affect your progress. The game has a heavy focus on survival aspects too. They spoke about some obstacles you might encounter in the world. Your character might overheat. You might get hit by toxic grenades or toxic environments in rooms. But there are upgrades to combat this stuff. For example, during the gameplay stream, Hidden Xperia was talking about fall damage. Lupo jumps off and he's like, whoa, the fall damage is pretty bad. But Hidden Xperia was like, oh, there's an upgrade you can get that reduces that. So that's very interesting aspects of building your character over playtime.
Runners are essentially like a base, right? And so each runner has, they have a bunch of implants that you can kind of find that do kind of wild things, and like as they go up in rarity, right? There's a lot of stats, so you can increase your resistance to certain things. So like Tox is one, so you can essentially be poisoned, right, as our Tox, and so you can build up resistances to that. You can increase your agility. There's shields, obviously, to make you a bit more durable. We have cores, like extra passives. You know, you're doing one thing and then you get like a core specifically for glitch, and now you're like, oh, my double jump is a triple jump? Like, that's how much we want to kind of push that, so that gear really matters. And so builds are like completely the implants, the cores, weapons, weapon attachments. Weapons have like a pretty cool progression too. We have gold mods, which are kind of like the highest end of the attachment pool. They're essentially like exotics in our game, right? What is the exotic version of this Magnum that can do some wild stuff? So yeah, like really it's the entire package together is what the build crafting experience is in Marathon.
As normal Bungie games are, this is designed to play with friends, but you can also play solo. This is a live service game too, like Destiny. There's going to be seasons and new content added over time. And one of the most interesting things to me is always story. They tease the story at the end and how it's going to be different in an extraction shooter survival type game. So that cinematic short is almost 9 minutes long and you definitely need to watch the whole thing. Bungie hasn't said much about the story yet. I still want to see more of the world, some of the aliens. We kind of got a teaser with the Sphit, I believe, there. But this is the part of the video, if you're still here, I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Not gonna lie, when they showed that first gameplay teaser that was about a minute, I wasn't exactly sold. Didn't really pique my attention too much. But as we got more gameplay from the other trailers, the streamers actually playing it with some raw gameplay, I definitely want to give it a try for myself. Hopefully I can get into the alpha with some of you guys and play it on the 23rd. Extraction shooters have been done before, but Bungie definitely has some magic to add to the mix. As you heard him mention, possible weapons like exotics added to the game. Build crafting in different ways. I'm not sure if other extraction shooters have tried that. Customizing my character to be stealthy, have different types of jumps, really bolstering your own playstyle. I've always been a fan of Bungie games, that's why I started making YouTube videos back with Halo. So I get comments in my recent videos like, why are you even covering this game? It's because I'm interested to see if it's going to be good, if the story lives up to what we've had in Destiny lore for the last 10 years. But that's all we have for this quick recap of the reveals from today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and definitely be sure to subscribe to stay tuned for future marathon news and information. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.